A couple are full of them.
Into the pledge. The pledge
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Here.
Trustee Caputo. Here. Trustee Demo. Here. Trustee Palmer. Here.
Here. Okay, the purpose of this meeting is to do bond resolutions for both the streetscape project, together with a notice of permissive referendum, and bond resolution for the municipal building project for the fire department, and together along with that, also a notice of permissive referendum, estoppel and legal notice for both of them. Excuse me. The streetscape, which is 99% completed, there's just a little bit of work left at Otter Creek with a blacktop at the edge of the water, edge of the ramp. We have to wait for the fall because of the water level. But according to EDR, and who's charged? Charles Pryor with us. He with EDR or?
EDR.
That everything had to be completed by May 31st. So they're going by that with the streetscape. And our share to the town of Alexandria, which I believe they sent us a notice of payment on it because they're borrowing, is approximately $350,000.
Well, that's a high.
Yes.
I think it's
309
309.
was the last numbers that Thomas had. We projected a little higher than that, but went back to 309. But in case of anything, we always go a little high. And that we need to borrow that is we
If
put
we
in
don't
our
need to
bond.
borrow-
Correct. You always bond a little high in case there's contingencies or other issues that come up. So that being said, yes, our number's 309, but Municipal Solutions, who does our bonding and processes for us, suggested that we go a little high in case of something can always be a catastrophe in the end.
So, extractive meetings, minutes of the meeting for the adopting the bond resolution. Special meeting of the Village Board of Trustees of the Village of Alexandria Bay, Jefferson County, New York, duly held 27th day of June 2023. The following resolution is to be, hopefully, resolution and move that it be adopted. Bond resolution dated June 27th, 2023. The Board of Trustees of Alexandria Bay authorizing not to exceed $350,000 aggregate principal amount of serial general obligations bonds pursuant to the local finance law to finance a streetscape and dock project at an estimate maximum cost of $1,236,000. The expenditure of such sum for such purpose, levy of tax and annual installments and payment thereof, and determining other matters in connection therewith.
Just one more question.
Any?
Is this streetscape and ready?
No.
No, this is just
streetscape.
streetscape and the two smaller docks.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Streetscape.
ready is already there. All we need to do is renew the callable for 6 months.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
So what we would need next is we would need someone to make a motion for this.
For the streetscape.
So moved.
Motion by trustee Campany.
I'll second it.
I'm sorry.
Me, I'll
Sorry.
second it.
Okay, and I would need a roll call, please.
Second by trustee Demo. Roll call, please.
Trustee Demo?
Yes.
Campany?
Yes.
Caputo?
Yes.
Fulmer? Yes. Mayor Jarvis?
Yes. The second is for the improvements and small addition to the front of the municipal building in the Alexandria Bay Fire Department. What is that, 15 by 30 addition on the front
Roughly.
of the building here?
Just
approximately
basically
that
big
big.
enough to put the box in,
And,
maybe 2 or 3 feet around to be able to walk around.
yes. And then the back corner where the wall is, where there should have been an overhead door, we want to put in an overhead door.
Or match
for
the one that's back
better
there
access
already,
for,
so both ambulances can go.
yes, so you don't have to move one to get to the other in case something happens. Bond resolution dated June 27th, 2023, of the Board of Trustees of the Village of Alexandria Bay, authorizing not to exceed $350,000 aggregate principal amount of serial general obligation bonds pursuant to the local finance laws to finance the construction of addition to and reconstruction and renovation of the Alexandria Bay Municipal Building at an estimated maximum cost of $350,000. The expenditure of such sum for such purpose, levy of tax and annual installments, and payment thereof, interpreting other matters in connection therewith. Any questions on?
Yes, I do. Do we have for this? Is the 350, because I wasn't at the last meeting, is the 350 a good move? Because I thought originally it was 10.
That was, the last number from the other day is $331,266.20. The 350 is a high.
Okay.
I
And
have
it's
a-
also my understanding the fire department is paying for this. We just have to do the bond because
We're,
it's our building.
correct, it's the village's building, and for the project to be completed, we will borrow the money and they will make annual payments back to the village for the project.
Okay. And is there anything in writing to that effect? Just, or will there be?
There will be, yes. Yes,
That
that,
was discussed at the last.
I probably could get it, we could get it from, the secretary of the fire department, but that has been, in their meetings.
Okay, I'm just confirming for my own knowledge that that is indeed, because I understand the importance for the firemen, and I want to support them, but I've also had a lot of non-firemen that have, why are we doing this? And I'm like, if they want to do it and they're paying for it,
Yeah, they're
why
paying
would
for
we
it.
oppose? And I mean, we should be being recorded.
Yep.
You know, that's why I'm asking these for public knowledge,
Yep.
that yes, the fireman does intend,
And it should be in their minutes also,
Okay.
because they,
Are we paying for both parts? I was thinking maybe the big door was,
no,
village?
the combined is
Okay.
the 300
Yeah, right.
some odd, but
okay,
we're paying for the whole thing, and then they're paying back
Everything
for the
back.
whole thing.
okay.
That's in some of these minutes, I'm just
Okay.
trying to, I'm looking at
Okay.
them, I'm not finding them.
And I should know that too.
Yeah, I'm not finding where it was, but it is stated, it is
Yeah.
stated.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't make every meeting up,
yeah.
but I know
I mean, we've had.
maybe
quite
a
few
year
committee
ago it
meetings.
was talked about, and it was in their public meeting, so that would have been recorded, just the same as we recorded.
So how
But we can still get
Yeah.
that recording and
No,
a written,
No.
It's just,
written agreement between them.
This one's 5-year?
More than 5,
No,
wasn't it?
25. Okay, so here's yep, I have it. Period of probable, the usefulness is 25 years. It's a 10-year. I believe I discussed that at the accounting firm today on what should be the good callables. And we went with 10 years on this one.
you define callable, what does that mean for me?
That means when the bond will be callable for final payments. When you.
When it's done, when
Yeah,
it's complete?
yeah.
So how is the fire department gonna pay this?
Plan was through the fundraising or water campaign in the spring,
Okay.
chicken barbecues, you know, it wasn't gonna
Steak
happen.
barbecue.
Steak barbecue.
There's,
I'm all for steak barbecue.
I do know there's been a few,
There's been some donations.
it's like you get for Hearts for You,
Yeah.
there's,
We had a campaign for,
Like a capital campaign.
of sorts, yeah.
yes.
I guess that's that letter I got in the mail.
There's a couple families that have said, here's
Generous.
a chunk of change, which
And I think we
is
got
big.
a pretty good chunk of change right now to get started.
So that everyone understands too, once we do this, it's a 1 year. We make a payment, we don't have to do any payments now for 1 year when we do these projects, so payment, I get a maturity list or, excuse me, payments every year on these bonds.
So is there interest?
Yes. And like most things, that come through, and the sale will be on this part of it. Now we have to do this, and then we'll work at a sale. So they go in for us, they find the best financing for us. They'll lay it out to immunization, every year. They'll say, do it today. We're gonna
Right.
sell it today, so
Right.
we get the best rate.
Right.
They're just about the same as they were last year at this time.
Okay.
Which is,
One was 3.25, 3.5, and then, there's favorables, and then, one's 4.2. So that's where we went. And like she said, you never know, it can change, but they're pretty close to last year, so.
It's real close to
Yeah.
the same as last year.
So when would that first payment be due?
Due about
How would we-
next year about this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have,
The
we
sale
got a
date.
full year
Yes,
for the first payment.
yes,
Yep.
yep. So,
Don't miss it. It's a lot of chicken. Steak is good. Steak is good.
I want
No
someone to,
spaghetti.
sorry, we're doing this.
So a
Okay,
motion?
yes.
I'll second.
We'll
You're
start
quick
Stan.
today. I know, look at you.
My second meeting, I'm excited. I was quiet the first time.
Okay, roll call.
Motion by trustee Campany, second by trustee Fulmer. Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Campan?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, trustee Demo?
Yes.
Trustee Caputo? Trustee Fulmer?
Yes.
Mayor Jarvis?
Yes.
We were wondering why you were so quiet the other day.
I'm
Okay.
shy.
Yeah, right. Wait till next one. You're
I gotta get a hold of Mark Reynolds I wanna make sure we have the whole bidding package together, the whole project, so we have a copy out. And as soon as this goes together and the blueprint and all the information, I'll see about getting a copy for the office so that
Well,
we will
Yeah.
get it so that anybody can come in and get a copy or sit there and look at it and go, what are we doing? This way, everybody has,
I was, this packet of stuff is
Mhm.
Yeah,
3 inches
I
thick,
talked to
it's
him.
crazy.
He's gonna have it here to us.
And I
so
would
that
just,
everybody has all the correct information.
and I would like everyone just to understand this is the process. So we're doing the bond resolution.
And it
then-
was making phone calls. We need this before Tuesday, and it comes in Tuesday afternoon, so I apologize that we didn't get earlier review of it.
So it's going to go in the paper next. I'm gonna put it I can put it in the TI some because I have 10 days I have to have it in. And it's still gonna give us, we have to do a 30-day, estoppel, and then we will do the permissive referendum is first. Then it's a 20-day estoppel legal notice, and then the bond resolution must be, finalized. So that's our next process. So like I said, it takes us 50 days from here, but we've done very well. Thank you, everyone, for putting up with my.
So is it possible that we start digging this fall?
Yes,
It would take 50 days, you said?
Our funds will be
Couple
available by the I'm gonna say the latest 26th of August.
Yeah.
So we we can pay the town, what we owe the town, and then the fire department, we can move now, you can, once we know we have funding started in place, they can
You
get
said we
bids.
could pay the town by, the latest is what?
26th of August, that's my projection later, you know, it all depends on how we come in,
Or it could
so.
be sooner.
Yes, exactly, once we get the
Before
software.
Labor Day.
Yes, definitely.
That way we can let Mr. Sweet know that we can get it.
We're going.
So the docks are all in, the lights, benches will be next week. The lower dock, let's hope July 10th. The park is supposed to be opened up Thursday, clean, fences down. I don't know about the lift, but at least we have a full upper dock for 4th of July weekend.
And the park and pavilion.
Looks nice up there.
Or-
Get that fence out of the way, it will look really nice.
Yeah, and like I say, Thursday, with the help of the inmate crew, and I told Jared today, the place has gotta be spotless, picked up, mowed, mow at the highest, or whatever they think with the, how the grass is, but we want it spotless for
And I'd
the.
like it that way for the Betterment Day too, because we have a lot of out-of-towners that come in for that.
That's gonna be.
That's a
busy.
big
I just
spot
wanna
up
let
there.
everybody
Oh, and
know.
it's a huge weekend. I feel bad for the DPW crew.
It's,
It's a Christmas Day thing too.
Yeah.
there's just so much trying to get done for the
Oh,
events
it's
and
insane.
everything, and, you know, all the people in the public are going, oh, should be doing this, you should be doing that. Well, we're really
Yeah.
been so frustrating we're almost there, we really are. And that upper dock, it looks
Gotta
fabulous.
go keep my feet.
Right? Anything that we can,
I just have one thing to say about where the lift is gonna be and walking into the pavilion, or walking up the stairs, to the stairs. It is a bad handicap entrance. It's fine once you go up the thing, but to get out of a car for a handicapped person, it is almost impossible to take the steps, not the steps, but when you lead
there's a
up
lip
to
there
the
that
steps.
needs to be smoothed out.
There needs to be a gradual incline, because there are people in wheelchairs that can't get up there. They
By
can't
themselves,
get
yeah.
by themselves, and it's hard for little old ladies to push their little old men. It's hard for Mrs. Demo to step up there. I have to hang, honest to God, I have to hang on to something to get
Yeah.
over that. My hip won't go up there.
Maybe we can work that into, New York for,
Yeah, good, and I'd like to also recommend something else for down there. With all that work we're doing, we need to think about cameras. You know, we had a problem Wednesday into Thursday, and then Thursday into Friday, the same thing happened down at the wharf, and there's footprints all over the wharf in Caulk. So,
okay.
and then you also had a problem with the bathroom. So I want to recommend that if this happens again, and we catch any,
We need to discuss it at a regular meeting.
oh, not today, okay, sorry. Got
Sorry.
carried away.
We can talk. We can,
Yeah,
Okay.
All
just
right, we're
not,
done.
we can look at
This,
numbers and
sorry.
stuff and get it
Okay.
next week. Sure.
I'll make a
Right.
motion to adjourn.
Good idea.
Motion by trustee Connor, second by trustee
I see.
Campbell. In favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you so much. Okay.